I'm Ann Fishman at HIMSS 2012. I'm with Tony Scalese and Carlos Garcia with Summ-IT. Thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are doing something very important. You're connecting EHR technology with speech recognition technology. Would you explain what you're doing?
Sure. Basically what we're doing, we're utilizing Dragon Medical Practice Edition, and what we're displaying is with the use of an EMR, the physicians are now able not only to dictate directly into the EMR as we have in years past, but what we've now done is we've been able to now with a special application, once they dictate into the EMR, that information is then, that data is then pushed into the iPad. The nice thing about the iPad is it's bidirectional. So now they can make changes directly from the iPad back into the EMR. The biggest thing is before, Dragon wasn't compatible with an iPad. Thanks to Carlos and his application, it now is.
Do you have this application available for a PC, or is it only for an iPad?
It's actually it can still be used for a PC, but the idea is we wanted to be more mobile, so they wanted to use the idea to make it programmable for the iPad. Physicians like the iPad due to the size of the screen, the visibility of the EMR, but it's also compatible with a Droid device as well.
Carlos, what is the name of this application?
The application name is MyCare.
What tools did you need to get in order to create this application?
The application itself is a combination of, we created an interface that can be migrated to any EHR. Absolutely, the one thing that we have is the ability to bring the information from the EMR, automatically transfer that information into the iPad, make any edits if need to be, and automatically save it and going back to the EMR or whatever EMR we're using for that matter.
How many EMRs have you already successfully deployed this product for?
We have a couple of EMRs right now. We are creating another partnership in the next couple of weeks with another physicians in Louisiana that are going to be using them.
Is it necessary for the EHR to provide certain data or technology to you, or is this something you can do on the back end?
We can do pretty much everything on the back end. What we need is with the EHRs to work with us to have read access data, and we can go ahead and take it from there. Pretty much the application itself, the interface is already done.
I'm not sure who should answer this, but can you give me the price point of this, and if you charge by the installation or by the user?
We have a user licensing because of the Dragon technology for the mobility aspect. And so that will be by physicians.
Do you guys want to show me how this works?
Absolutely.
Wake up. Patient is a 36-year-old male with a history of hypertension, period. Tab. Vitals as noted below, period. Insert normal lungs. Insert normal cardiac. Go to sleep. So now what we'll do is we'll basically use this data. The data is then saved in this EMR. The data is then pushed from the EMR directly into the iPad.
The application will show exactly what he just dictated, real time.
Very impressive. How important is speech in terms of allowing the doctors to document and get reimbursed?
Go ahead.
Well, the mostly important, as you know, for the dictation aspect, it gives them the points of the meaningful use, but more importantly, rather than your typical EMR that has point and click, with the narrative text of Dragon Medical, now you're able to add other features into it that you can't through the normal point and clicking of an EMR. So it expands the usability, if you will, through narrative or free flow text.
Are you the only company doing this?
Yes, as far as we know, and we've had several people come to this event, and even according to Nuance, we're the only people that they know of that are currently utilizing their technology through this application.
What else should people know about your product and service?
The ability to work with an EHR, the ability to perform the back end for any clinical system. We've been around for many, many years doing integration. We know this product, we build it, and so we have the ability to be flexible. And I can show you also in this, if I had to make any mistake, and it was a 38-year-old instead of a 36 years old last week, we can go ahead and change that in the iPad, and you can see the real time when it goes back to the EMR.
Very impressive. Thank you so much. It's Ann Fishman at HIMSS 2012.